Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is almost 3 a.m. and I've been away for a minute. I had to go through some things and make a few little mistakes and some fuck ups and, get myself back right. Um, but I am going to try to make these videos between 3 and 4 a.m. because that's when we are closer to the spirit realm and I think it would be helpful for me and you too. So I'm going to say my prayer and start. Blessed and divine Holy Spirit, please hear my words and shower me with grace. I now call upon you, Holy Spirit, for the presence of your mercy and your love. I ask that my guides, my angels, my ancestors, and all those spiritual beings of light, I ask that you all surround me now. Take the words that I am speaking into the bosom of your love. Please transform them into something beautiful, something tangible, so I can serve God, myself, and others. And thank you. And it is so. Like I said, I've been away for a minute. I had to experience some things. And what I'm going to talk about tonight is a mistake I made that I turned it not into a mistake. I turned it into a lesson learned. Now, I am separated from my husband, who is 800 miles away from here. And I have a friend who has a friend, and now her friend is my friend. Now this friend is younger than me. Now, but I've been liking this person for about 6 months. I never let on to it, never said anything. Excuse me, I do have a cold. And he started coming on to me in a sexual way. And I started liking it. I mean, he just blatantly said it, I want to fuck you and or sit in my face or whatever. And, now I haven't heard this stuff in years because my husband was not that way. So he kind of peaked and ignited and some things in me that been dormant for some years. So at any rate, I saw him one day and he was sick and I said, "Oh, I'll make you some soup." Now, I make soup for people that I care about who tell me they're sick. To me, the vegetables, the chicken broth, the tomato based products, the vegetable, all that's good for you. And then I put garlic and turmeric and cumin and, oregano and basil and bay leaf. I put all kind of herbs in it. Anyway, so I saw that he needed it, so I provided it because I like him. Now, I'm an empath, so here I am nurturing and, giving my energy just because I like him and he needed it. Now, I'm a 0 or 100 person. I'm not 50, so if I like you, I'm at 100. But anyway, I think I probably made over the last month maybe 5, 6, 7 different things. Now, Easter, he didn't like what his mother was cooking, so he asked what I was having. So I said turnip greens and, I had turnip greens, meatballs and gravy, rice, sweet potato souffle, whatever. Oh, I gotta have some of them turnip greens. So I called him, come get them. He coming to get them at a certain time, never showed up, never answered the phone. I didn't talk to him till the next day. that afternoon, which kind of got me a little rattled because to me, it looked like you were taking me for granted. Well, whatever. She's always cooking, big deal. Motherfucker, you asked for it, and I provided it, and you didn't get it. So, I got pissed. So, I told him, no, I didn't say anything about it. But I've changed. I'm sure he's picking it up because he changed too. Anyway, um, last night I was gonna make a video, but I'm laying up here fiending for this guy to fuck me. Now, granted, I'm 61, he's 44, but I find him awfully attractive. So there's this sexual energy that we keep exchanging. And then I thought about it. Wait a minute. Wait. This is the guy kept me. Didn't even have the courtesy to come get his meal that he asked for. So I texted him and said, you know, I'm laying up here thinking about fucking you, and I'm too old for that, and I'm gonna leave you alone. For my good and your good. You know. Now he's younger, so he thinks that I might get turned out, but he might get turned out. But anyway, so at any rate, I looked at myself and I'm like, why am I getting mad? Because I chose to put my energy into something and he chose not to. That's not his fault. That's mine. So the lesson I learned was do it from the heart. Don't be controlling. If I like you and I've been cooking you meals, what? A thank you is suffice. You feeling better is suffice. Me providing something that you need is a suffice. Because that's what we're supposed to do for one another. We're supposed to provide what's lacking in others. It makes the machine work better. But anyway, I turned that negative emotion I had into something positive, which is what you have to do when you're faced with the darkness. Now, we have darkness in us too. We're striving for it, for the light. But I've learned to do that in my life, to try to take those fucked up situations and make them not so fucked up. Now, getting back to this young guy, I got to thinking, because it's like, you want me to be the old school, woman on the side. And, I don't know if I can play that position. And then maybe I can. I don't know. I'm thinking about trying it out. But, you know, getting back to it, made me think about how a man can flirt and be sexually suggestive with a woman. And I haven't had sex in a year. So, I'm good to go. But I thought about this. Well, I control that. I control who gets my goods, when they get it, and how they get it. And I think a lot of women have lost sight of that you control your sexual life. And if they get it easy, they don't appreciate it anyway. Make them work for it. Because too many women put an emphasis on the vagina or the cootie. And I have a saying that I made up, And it's this. Pussy is the icing on the cake, but you better have some cake. Because every female got one. So you have to have a mind, a plan, or something other than relying on sex. Because you only get fucked with sex. I mean, I'm into love making and, sharing good energy and talking and all that good stuff. Not wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And I think a lot of women need to remember that you have to. I mean, we all know the power of this, of sex, but if you offer it so willingly, they'll take it willingly. But anyway, so that's one little scenario that I've been going through for the last 3 weeks. And another thing I learned out of this, temptation, that instead of me pouring that energy into him and cooking these meals, and I want him to think I'm a good cook, which I am a good cook. I should have been pouring it into my YouTube channel, talking like I'm talking now, which ultimately helps me heal because I'm still healing from this bad, disastrous 18-year marriage I had to a covert narcissist. Oh, and that's going to be another video. That one is too long to go into now. But I hope what I'm saying touches somebody, reaches somebody, helps somebody, inspires somebody. Because I haven't had it, but I have it to give. And that's why we are blessed with certain gifts. They are given to us to share and to uplift others. So I don't let those bad experiences dictate who and what I am. Because I am ascending, not descending. I've been in that pit too many times. I can't go back there. So if I can help someone escape it or help someone not fall into it or help someone out of it, I am willing to do that because it helps me tremendously. It does in my healing process and finding my way through this maze. It's like when you're trying to ascend and do the right thing and be this beacon, you draw more flies and shit to you like a magnet. And here it comes. And they're all tests to make you stronger. Tests to see if you're really, really dedicated to ascending. So, my little secret 44-year-old love toy that I haven't toyed with yet is a test for me. Am I willing to compromise my principles so I can get some quick dick? I thought about it. But no, because I don't, if I'm married, we're separated, but I'm still married. Now he's fucking his way through the town that we lived in, but I'm not fucking my way through where I am. So I'm holding on to some of my principles and morals. Now when that paper gets signed and, the judge hit to get so it's ordered, I don't know. Somebody better be ready for a fuck fest. But at any rate, I'm really sleepy. I really don't feel good. I haven't slept in days because my granddaughter was here sleeping with me, and she likes to do Um, she's a ballerina when she sleeps, on her toes, pirouette, her arms to the side. So I'm hanging off the edge of the bed. So I haven't slept. But I promise you that I will try to make one of these videos every day. And I hope this reaches somebody who reaches somebody who reaches somebody. Thank you so much and have a great night or morning.